Hello and welcome to IDEALGIST News Review for the week. My name is Joyce. A former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ike Ekweremadu, has praised the governments of Rivers and Lagos states over what he described as their courageous actions as touching the issue of value-added tax and VAT collection. IDEALGIST recalls both the Rivers and Lagos state governments have publicly declared their intentions to start collecting VAT generated directly in their states, with the governors signing appropriate bills into law to back up their actions. The FIRS has kicked against the development and taken the matter to court. However, the Court of Appeal has ordered all parties involved to maintain status quo pending the determination of an appeal that was lodged before it by the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS). Making his stand known on the saga, Ekweremadu urged the National Assembly not to interfere by obliging a request from the FIRS, which wants the lawmakers to amend Nigeria's constitution and move VAT collection to the exclusive legislative list, which will in turn give the federal government exclusive right on VAT collection in the country. He accused the FIRS of attempting to go through the back door to achieve its aim. Former Jigawa Governor Sule Lamido on Sunday met with former President Olusegun Obasanjo. IDEALGIST reports that the meeting was held at Obasanjo's OOPL Presidential Library residence in Abeokuta, the Ogun capital. Recall that some workers of the former president were recently abducted by unknown gunmen on their way back from Obasanjo's farm. Addressing newsmen after the meeting, Lamido lamented that nowhere is safe in the country. He urged the former president to continue contributing to sustaining peace and unity in Nigeria. The wife of the late founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, TB Joshua Evelyn, has been appointed as the new leader of the church. The church, in a statement released on its Facebook page, said that the church activities will be directed by Evelyn and under the guidance of God. SCOAN in the post called on its members and followers to pray for the wife of the late televangelist as she takes over the leadership role. Unknown gunmen have attacked the Federal Correctional Center in Kabia in Kogi State, freeing hundreds of inmates in the process. It was reported that the gunmen killed some soldiers who mounted a barricade in the area and killed the officers at the prison gate before invading the facility on Sunday night. According to information gathered, an early Monday morning downpour aided the escape of the inmates. However, officials of the correction facility have arrested about 100 of the inmates, while an unspecified number voluntarily returned. Meanwhile, the Nigerian police forces confirmed the jailbreak in Kogi State on Monday morning. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, has stated that the Nigerian Army must go all out in dealing with terrorists and other criminals responsible for insecurity in the country. This is as he charged them not to relent in their efforts, irrespective of happenings and situations around them. Specifically, he told the commanders and principal staff officers to ensure the success of all operations under their command, as they remain pivotal to the general success of the army, and no excuses under whatever guise will be accepted from them. The COAS made the submission on Monday during his address at the opening ceremony of the Chief of Army Staff Combined Second and Third Quarter Conference 2021. The ruling All Progressive Congress APC has announced the date for its state congresses across the country. The National Secretary of the Caretaker and Extraordinary National Convention Planning Committee, Senator John Akpanodu Ehehe, made this known in a third statement in Abuja on Monday. According to Akpanodu Ehehe, the state congresses has been slated for Saturday, October 2, 2021, adding that the party would commence the sale of nomination forms on Wednesday. The President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has forwarded a letter to the National Assembly seeking its approval to borrow fresh $4 billion loan and $710 million euro loans. Buhari in the letter on Tuesday urged the National Assembly to approve grant components of $125 million. The President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, read the letter in the Senate on Tuesday. Buhari in the letter stated that due to the demands in the country, there is a need to raise more funds for some critical projects. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, on Tuesday accused the federal government of defaulting on its promise to implement the Memorandum of Action (MOA) signed by the two parties last December. The Lagos Zonal Coordinator of ASU, Dr. Adelaja Odukoya, who was joined by other union leaders from various universities in the zone at a press conference in Lagos, disclosed that academics in the nation's public universities can embark on strike any moment from now. The union leaders lamented that the government is trying to cripple the union by withholding check-off dues of members for over a year. They held that these dues ran into millions of naira and that the act was perpetrated by the government through the controversial Integrated Personal Payroll and Information System (IPPIS). Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has barred civil servants who have not been vaccinated from going to work. IDEALGIST recalls Obaseki had declared that starting from the second week of September, people in the state will be required to show their COVID-19 vaccination cards before gaining access to public spaces. Following the directive, a group went to court seeking to restrain the government from carrying out its threat, but the governor stood on his ground. In a statement on Tuesday by the Permanent Secretary, Edo State Ministry of Health, Osamwe Irowa, said the government, with effect from September 15, 2021, will commence the enforcement of the no vaccination card, no access to public places policy. According to Irowa, all those who are yet to take the COVID-19 vaccine have also been barred from accessing public places. Former President of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, has denied rumors of defecting from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). The Jonathan camp made the fresh denial on Wednesday after rumors emerged again that the Bayelsa-born politician has dumped the PDP for APC. Severally, there have been rumors that Jonathan will dump the PDP for APC and contest the 2023 presidential election on the platform of the ruling party. On Wednesday, the rumor mill went into overdrive that he has finally joined the APC, sparking anxiety from various quarters. But when contacted for a reaction, the former president's spokesman, Ikechukwu Eze, said there is no truth in the defection rumors. He added that his principal is very busy with other activities and should he decide to defect, it will be communicated through appropriate channels and not the rumor mill. The federal government has again promised to soon lift the ban on Twitter's operations in Nigeria. IDEALGIST reports that the Nigerian government had on June 4th announced the indefinite suspension of Twitter services in the country hours after President Muhammadu Buhari's tweet was deleted for violating the company's abusive behavior policy. In a statement released by the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, the government attributed the suspension to the persistent use of the platform for activities that are capable of undermining Nigerians' corporate existence. Briefing State House reporters on Wednesday after the weekly Federal Executive Council (FEC) meeting in Abuja, Mohammed stated that it is very close to restoring Twitter services in the country. The minister stated that the government is working hard to restore Twitter's operations in Nigeria 100 days after the platform was banned. Mohammed added that the government is mindful of the anxiety of Nigerians and both parties are working very hard to put a closure on the matter. Former Minister of Aviation Femi Fani-Kayode has officially dumped the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for the All Progressive Congress (APC). IDEALGIST reports that Fani Kayode, whose move to the APC did not come as a surprise to many, met with President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa on Thursday. The secretary to the government of the Federation, Boss Jida Mustafa, was also at the meeting. He was brought to the villa by the chairman caretaker committee of the APC and Governor of Yobe State Mai Malabuni and Governor Bello Matawale of Zamfara State. According to the former minister, he was led by the Spirit of God in his decision and that he joined the APC to help for the unity of the country. The chairman of the Economy and Financial Crimes Commission AFCC, Abdul Rashid Bawa, on Thursday morning reportedly slumped and was rushed to the hospital in Abuja. It was gathered that Bawa, 41, was speaking at an event at the presidential villa in Abuja when the incident occurred. The EFCC boss was giving his goodwill message at the National Identity Day celebration when he suddenly stopped speaking. Later, the anti-graft agency confirmed Bawa is now in a stable condition and is whole and healthy. Many thanks for watching. This is the Ideal Gist News Review for the week. My name is Joy Gibson. Bye for now.